Tesla has announced their brand new Semi, and one more thing. Hey you, it's me, Curtis P. It's time for some coffee. It was a big week last week for Tesla as the company announced their much-anticipated semi-truck. The new truck has a radical new design and some very impressive stats to back it up. The truck has a 500-mile range and is able to quick charge up to 400 miles in just 30 minutes. Along with that, the truck has 4 electric motors built into the back wheels, giving it a massive amount of torque. A truck pulling an 80,000-pound load can go from 0 to 60 in just 20 seconds. That's amazing. Along with that, Tesla is bringing its self-driving technology to the truck for added security while on the road. Currently, the trucks are available for pre-order and they'll start shipping out in 2019 for a rumored price of $200,000 a piece. But with that price tag, the truck is already drawing attention of a few companies. Walmart has pre-ordered 15 of the trucks for their testing in the US and Canada, and Loblaws in Canada has also pre-ordered a number of the big rigs. Overall, it'll be interesting to see how these new trucks will actually stack up in the world dominated by diesel engines. But if the specs are true, this brand new Tesla Semi is gonna rock the trucking world. But that wasn't all Tesla had to announce at this event. In a surprise one more thing, the company showed off their new Tesla Roadster 2. The car is overall a giant leap forward for electric cars, going from 0 to 60 in a staggering 1.9 seconds. That makes it the first ever production car to break that 2-second barrier. The Roadster has a top speed of above 250 miles per hour, Elon wouldn't say exactly what the top speed is, and a range of 620 miles or 1,000 kilometers on a single charge. That right there, that's amazing. It'll be the first ever Tesla car to come with a 200 kilowatt hour battery. This car also features 3 motors, 2 in the back, 1 in the front for the ultimate get up and go. And if you want one of these cars for yourself, well, you can pre-order it right now for $50,000. The cars will go on sale in 2020 for a staggering $200,000 a piece. Next up, if you were excited to get your hands on the brand new Apple HomePod next month, well, think again. The company has announced they're pushing back the release date of the HomePod till 2018. In a statement provided to The Verge, Apple said, "We can't wait for people to experience HomePod, Apple's breakthrough wireless speaker for the home, but we need a little more time before it's ready for our customers. We'll start shipping to the US, UK, and Australia in early 2018. So originally it was to be sold next month for $349, but now it's unclear when the product will really ship, since they really gave no official date in 2018. They said the first part, but it's a little hard to tell when the actual release date will be. So if you were thinking about getting one for your home this holiday season, maybe it's time to think about a Google Home or an Amazon Echo instead. Another product that was said to be released in December is the brand new iMac Pro. Now, very little information is currently known about the exact date when the iMac Pro will be available, but some new info shows that it could be the first iMac to ship with an iPhone processor inside. Now, don't get that confused with the Intel processor. The Mac will still have an i7 inside, but it'll also feature the A10 Fusion chip. Apparently, Apple is building the chip into the computer to help with Siri processing. This addition would allow the iMac to respond to the Hey Siri command, similar to other iOS devices. Beyond that task, it's unclear why Apple would build the processor into the computer. Maybe there'll be some other big features the processor will be able to help out with in the near future. And last for today, looks like Apple is going head-to-head with the FBI again over unlocking an iPhone. Apple has been served a search warrant for access to an iPhone SE used by the man responsible for the mass shooting at a Texas church recently. The warrant itself is for access to the phone and the man's iCloud account to see if there's any data that could help with the ongoing investigation. Now, for a little background on this case here, it looks like Apple had said when this all had happened that if they were contacted within 48 hours, they might be able to help out by using the Touch ID sensor to get into the phone. But the Texas Rangers and the FBI decided otherwise, and they shipped the phone away to a lab in Virginia to be examined. Now, over 48 hours later, well, the FBI and the Rangers are asking Apple to break into the phone. But of course, let's not forget, this isn't the first time something like this has happened. Just last year, Apple was asked to create a special tool for the FBI to actually break into the San Bernardino shooter's phone. Apple at that time refused, and the FBI found a third party capable of hacking into the phone. But this time it's different. Since it's an iPhone SE, it uses the secure enclave. Apple's not willing to hack into the phone simply because breaking into this phone would allow the same exploit to be used on iPhones like the 6, 7, 8, and the 10. So it's expected Apple will hesitate like last time to create an unlocking tool for the FBI. And again, let's not forget here the FBI has a bad track record for keeping these special tools safe and out of the public's hands. During the San Bernardino case, the FBI teamed up with a third party to build a hacking tool for the iPhone 5C. But then a month later, a hacker stole sensitive data from the FBI, which included that tool. Meaning this tool for unlocking iPhone 5C devices is now available online for anyone who wants it. Something that Apple would probably never want to happen. So again, it's going to be really interesting to see how this is all going to be playing out here. Will Apple actually stand its ground and refuse to unlock the device like it did last time, or will they give in to the government's demands? If you enjoyed today's show, make sure you click that subscribe button, and of course, join the notification squad so you can stay up to date on all of the latest videos I post throughout the week. You can also follow me on Facebook, Twitter, Instagram, and Discord. Links to all of that are in the description down below or on my website at curtisparody.ca. Well, until tomorrow, everybody, I'm Curtis Parody. Have an amazing day.